Hello everyone, my name is Tyler, and welcome to AI Football Prediction Lab, Europe's most trusted football prediction channel. This weekend, the Premier League will not be played. Therefore, in this video we will focus on the other four major European leagues, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, and France's Ligue 1. In addition to these matches, we have also selected 2 extra games for you, and we will share our analysis and predictions for those as well. So in total in this video, we will cover the predictions and analysis of 18 matches. As always, our European football expert Luca has analysed these games for you, and he will now present his predictions. However, we are also curious about your predictions. From these 18 matches, write your 3 most trusted picks in the comments, and let's see who the real football experts are. Also, don't forget to like the video. Now let's turn to Luca and hear what he has to say about these 18 games.
Hello everyone, Luca here. As Tyler mentioned, we have 18 matches to talk about, so let's start with the additional games we selected for you. Then we will continue with La Liga and Serie A. Our first match comes from the Turkish Super League, where Beşiktaş will face Galatasaray. This could be the match where the title race is decided. If Galatasaray manage to take all 3 points, they will overcome a huge obstacle on their path to the championship. However, it will not be easy. Even though Beşiktaş are not currently in the title race, they made several important reinforcements during the winter transfer window and have now become one of the most informed teams in the league. They have nothing to lose and will be playing for the win. My prediction for this match is both teams to score. Galatasaray will face Liverpool during the week, and they may want to avoid injuries and also preserve some energy for that game. However, Beşiktaş are very likely to find a goal in this match. If Galatasaray fail to respond, they could drop very important points and suffer a major setback in the title race. Beşiktaş have promised victory to their fans, and Galatasaray have a world-class striker like Osimhen. For these reasons, I believe both teams will find the net. Our next match comes from the FA Cup, where Newcastle will face Manchester City. Let's start by mentioning that this tie will be played as a single match, meaning there will be no second leg. Newcastle may not be in great form, and they are currently far below the position they expected in the league. However, they achieved an important and morale-boosting victory during the week against Manchester United. Despite playing the entire second half with 10 men, they managed to defeat Manchester United with a last-minute goal. That result will give them strong motivation for this match. Manchester City, on the other hand, dropped important points in the league after failing to beat Nottingham Forest, which hurt their title hopes. Perhaps their biggest problem at the moment is their defensive stability, as they are struggling to keep clean sheets. My prediction for this match is both teams to score. Newcastle have scored 5 goals in their last 2 home league matches. In fact, Newcastle are a team that usually finds the net in almost every home game. And even though Manchester City have had some defensive issues, it is very rare for them to go through a match without scoring. For these reasons, I believe both teams will find the net within the 90 minutes. Now we move to Spain's La Liga. Our first match is between Osasuna and Mallorca. Osasuna suffered a defeat against Valencia in their last league match after a long unbeaten run. They will be on the pitch looking to bounce back and make up for that loss. Mallorca, on the other hand, started the new era with their new coach with a defeat, and they are currently in the relegation zone. The gap with the teams above them has started to grow, so they are in a situation where every single point is very important. My prediction for this match is at least 1 goal in the second half. Mallorca may try to slow the game down and keep it tight in the first half in order to secure at least 1 point. However, in the second half, Osasuna, who are in a much more comfortable position in the table, are likely to push forward. They may find a goal themselves, or they could concede while attacking. For these reasons, I believe we will see at least 1 goal in the second half. Our next match is between Levante and Girona. Girona started the new year with a series of victories and managed to move away from the relegation zone. However, the danger is not completely over yet. Levante, on the other hand, are currently bottom of the league, but they will not give up easily in their fight to stay in the division. They boosted their morale in the last match by defeating Alaves, and the gap between them and Elche, who are just above the relegation line, is only 5 points. My pick for this match is Levante to score at least 1 goal. Girona are not an easy team to beat, but for Levante this match is extremely important. 3 points here could change many things in their survival fight. They will play with everything they have for the win, and I believe they will score at least 1 goal. Our next match is between Atletico Madrid and Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad have suffered only 1 defeat since the middle of December. The impact of the new head coach on the team has been very clear. Atletico Madrid, on the other hand, may have lost their last league match against Barcelona, but they managed to reach the Copa del Rey final, and they are still continuing their journey in the Champions League. My prediction for this match is both teams to score. Atletico Madrid have a very busy schedule, and they also have a Champions League match during the week. Real Sociedad are fresh and in good form, and they are capable of finding the net. For these reasons, I believe both teams will score in this match. Our next match is between Athletic Bilbao and Barcelona. Barcelona increased the gap to 4 points in the league after Real Madrid dropped important points. During the week, they also managed to score 3 goals against Atletico Madrid, although it was not enough for them to qualify. On the other hand, Athletic Bilbao started the season in a very poor way and struggled for a long period. However, in the last 4 weeks, they have shown a much better performance. My prediction for this match is Barcelona over 4.5 corners. Barcelona will push forward and search for a goal, but when Bilbao stay focused, they are a team capable of defending very well. They are likely to keep the game tight, which could force Barcelona to attack constantly and win several corners. Now we move to Italy's Serie A. Our first match is between Cagliari and Como. Cagliari are currently 6 points above the relegation zone, and they will try to protect that gap as much as possible. Como, on the other hand, continue to impress this season. They have proven many times that they are capable of beating almost any team. My prediction for this match is Como to win. I expect a very difficult match. Cagliari usually play well at home and they also need points. However, I believe Como have the quality to win this game, even if it is a narrow victory, and continue their push in the top 4 race. Our next match is between Atalanta and Udinese. Udinese achieved an important victory in their last match by defeating Fiorentina. Atalanta, on the other hand, are currently in very good form. However, they have a very important Champions League match coming up this week. Because of that, there could be a slight lack of concentration in this game, and some players may try to avoid injuries ahead of that crucial match. This situation could affect their overall performance. My prediction for this match is Udinese +2 handicap. Udinese come into this match with good morale, while Atalanta may already be focused on their upcoming Champions League fixture. For that reason, I do not expect Atalanta to win this match by a margin of 3 goals or more. Our next match is between Juventus and Pisa. Juventus were eliminated from the Champions League, and they have not won any of their last 4 league matches. However, their comeback against Roma in the last game gave the team a bit of confidence and lifted their morale. Now their full focus is on the league. There is not much to say about Pisa. They are most likely heading towards relegation, and their chances of staying in the league look very slim. My prediction for this match is Juventus to win. I do not expect Juventus to make a mistake in this match. If they drop points here, it could even lead to the manager losing his job. Our next match is between Freiburg and Bayer Leverkusen. Freiburg are a team that usually perform very well at home. They are able to control the tempo, and they manage to score in most of their home matches. Leverkusen, on the other hand, are currently in very good form. They have a strong attacking line, and they are extremely dangerous in transition. Although they sometimes leave spaces in defense, they usually manage to keep the overall balance of the team. My prediction for this match is both teams to score. Looking at the current form and attacking quality of both sides, we can expect a balanced but high-tempo match. For these reasons, I believe both teams will find the net. Our next match is between Heidenheim and Hoffenheim. Even though Heidenheim are struggling in the league and they will probably relegate this season, I have to say that they are a resilient team. At home, they usually play in a more controlled and compact way. Hoffenheim, on the other hand, know that they need to win this match if they want to stay in the race for the Champions League spots. They will be looking to take advantage of this opportunity. My prediction for this match is Hoffenheim to score 1-2 goals. Heidenheim are usually solid at home. However, Hoffenheim should be able to find at least 1 goal, but it does not look like a match where they will score more than 2. Our next match is between RB Leipzig and Augsburg. Leipzig have dropped too many points at home this season. At this stage of the league, they need to win matches like this. Augsburg, on the other hand, are going through a good run of form and they should not be underestimated. My prediction for this match is Leipzig to score the first goal. Leipzig have started to show more control in their recent matches, and they are managing games better. Augsburg will approach this match carefully because they know Leipzig are a serious opponent. However, I believe Leipzig will score the first goal. Our next match is between Mainz and Stuttgart. We can expect a high-tempo match here. Mainz are currently very close to the relegation zone, and they are only 1 point above the danger line. Stuttgart, on the other hand, are in good form, and they are highly motivated as they continue their push for a top 4 finish. There is no doubt that they will be looking for a win in this match. My prediction for this match is both teams to score. Stuttgart rarely go through matches without scoring, and Mainz will also have to respond because they desperately need points. For these reasons, I believe we will see goals from both sides. Our next match is between Wolfsburg and Hamburg. Wolfsburg are currently inside the relegation zone, and they urgently need points. However, they will most likely try to get those points with a cautious and controlled approach. When we look at Hamburg, their position in the league is relatively comfortable for now, but the gap with the teams in the relegation zone is not very big. Because of that, they will also approach this match carefully. My prediction for this match is under 3.5 total goals. The main reason is that both teams need points. Because of this pressure, I expect a low-scoring game. Our next match is between Köln and Borussia Dortmund. Köln have many injured players in their squad at the moment, and they are not going through a good period. They have been conceding goals regularly and are struggling to keep clean sheets. When we look at Borussia Dortmund, they were eliminated from the Champions League, and they have collected only 1 point from their last 2 matches. My prediction for this match is Dortmund to win at least one half. Dortmund need to react after recent results, but playing away against Köln is never easy. Saying Dortmund will win the match could be risky, but I believe they have enough quality to win at least one half. Now we move to France's Ligue 1. Our first match is between Nantes and Angers. Nantes are trying to move away from the relegation zone, and every match is extremely important for them. Angers, on the other hand, have lost momentum after suffering defeats in their last 3 matches. My prediction for this match is at least 1 goal in the second half. Both teams are known for their defensive discipline. However, with the increasing need for points as the match progresses, we may see at least 1 goal in the second half. Our next match is between Auxerre and Strasbourg. Auxerre have been showing a resilient performance in recent weeks. Their main objective is to move further away from the relegation zone without making costly mistakes. At home, they usually prefer a more controlled and defensive approach. Strasbourg, on the other hand, are a team that often manage to score in their matches. They have attacking quality, but in this game they will face a disciplined Auxerre defense. My prediction for this match is Strasbourg to score 1-2 goals. Auxerre's controlled and resilient style could limit the total number of goals in this match. However, Strasbourg's attacking quality should still be enough for them to find at least 1 goal. Our final match is between Toulouse and Marseille. Toulouse have been getting inconsistent results in recent weeks. However, they are able to raise their concentration level against stronger opponents and manage to stay competitive in those matches. Especially at home, they can show a strong fighting spirit. Marseille, on the other hand, are no longer in the title race, but they still want to finish inside the top 3. For that reason, they will not want to drop points in this match. My prediction for this match is Marseille double chance. Toulouse may compete and stay in the game, but Marseille gained confidence after their victory against Lyon, and they will not want to lose this match. We have now completed the predictions and analysis for all 18 matches. As Tyler mentioned, we are also curious about your predictions. Let us know your 3 most trusted picks in the comments. And don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.